I run my entire business off of three main tools. And the good news, it actually costs less than $200 combined. And that includes my jet engine, my all in one marketing tool, HighLevel. And if you're not technical, this is the good news because none of these tools require you to know how to code or to get all tech geeky. So here's the system that I use. Now, most people, they're trying to use AI in their business, but they make the same mistakes. They pick a tool first, then they hope it fixes something. And right now in the AI war, people are jumping back and forth, but all of that's backwards. You need to start with the problem that you're trying to solve and then pick one tool. Then once you have that order right, these three tools will basically they'll do everything for you. The three tools that I'm using right now, I'm still using ChatGPT. I'm using Claude, although next week maybe I'll switch over to Codex. We'll see. And of course, my favorite GHL or HighLevel. Now, here's what I use these tools for and how they hand off things to each other. You've probably used ChatGPT before. That was kind of our baby start, right? We all jumped into that. I still use it all the time for brainstorming and to explore. And this is where the ideas happen really fast. You're not committed to anything. I mean, it's a low price to get in to use this tool, and you're just throwing options at the wall and you're just having a great conversation back and forth. The beautiful at GPT, it knows me, and I'll show you behind the hood here in just a minute. It has all of the information stored. So I don't have to keep retraining it, and it will give me different angles on how I could rephrase my email better, or what are the top 10 hooks I could use for my YouTube video, or 10 ways to explain this offer. Okay. Then Claude, as of right now, Claude Cowork slash Claude Code. That's what I'm using to build my actual assets, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I just built a scorecard, little quiz kind of online. So once you know which direction you're going, then you need to kind of beef it up a little bit, and you need a tool that's really robust that can build some of these back end pieces. And so Claude Code is perfect for that. Okay, so and it can do things like write all my scripts for me. It can write out all of the email sequences at one time. It can document, it can create that SOP for me. It holds the context better over a longer piece of work. So this is the tool that I use that turns an idea into something that I'm actually going to send, or I'm actually going to create and ship. And then my last tool, of course, GHL, HighLevel. It is the engine that runs my business. So, in other words, it delivers it. It delivers whatever the content is, those follow up emails, that opt in form, the link to the course or product. It sets up all the follow up. So, if I'm running a weekly training session, it'll set up the follow up to send the reminder emails and all of that kind of stuff. So, all of that stuff, the automations and the back end engine lives on HighLevel. And the beautiful thing is, it's also building my CRM, my customer relationship management system, because I can see where these leads come from. I can see if they interact with me. I can tag them. So I know my fingers on the pulse and I know what's happening with my business. Here is the key. Copy and paste is the integration. So no coding, nothing like that. So I work in those AI tools, and then it just gives me the direction. And basically I copy and paste and I put things over into HighLevel, for the back end automation. And it's beauty. So I'm going to share my screen as always. Let's see. Let me put this on here, and hopefully you'll be able to see things. Okay, so we're looking inside of ChatGPT, and just a quick it's old news, but some people aren't doing it. If you're working in something all the time, make sure that you create a project, because again, when you open up that project folder, then ChatGPT will remember what it is that you're talking about. Okay. And did you know that you can pin these project folders? So right now I'm working on a new product that I'm going to be releasing, the corporate exit plan. So I created a project and then I saved it up here under my pinned items. So it's super easy to get to. So here's just one example of a thread. So again, this is something that I'm launching. So I need to kind of freshen up all of my front-facing assets. In other words, the LinkedIn banner that shows up, the description about me, my Facebook banner, all of that kind of stuff. So I've been having several chats inside of ChatGPT about this product, but this particular thread of conversation, that's another thing. Let me just come back here for a quick minute. So try to condense your conversations into specific topics. Now, as I mentioned before, I could go on, talk about this, talk about that, but our AI tools can think better when we contain them. So try to just stick to one topic, save that, tell it to refresh or do a recap, and then open up a new one. All right. So let me come back over here. So anyway, I won't bore you with all the details, but you can see here it started creating the banners. I think they did a beaut. I have to say, ChatGPT, I feel like their images are really top notch, better than Claude. So again, see how when we identify which tool works best. And so I had to do some tweaks, and so that was good. And then while I was there, I said, hey, by the way, go ahead and create the little digital mock-up for this readiness quiz that I'm giving people. Okay. So that was the first tool. So ChatGPT, we just did a little chat back and forth, and then once I was ready to start kind of digging in, it actually created the images for me. But now I'm going to go over to Claude, and let me just show you behind the scenes on that. And I think you can see this. Whoops. Okay, can you see this? I'm on my laptop today, and I feel like I can't see as much. Okay, so here, now, right now, I'm just in the chat slash co-work. The code really digs in deep and gives you all of those like true assets and stuff. Again, this is my laptop, so it doesn't have everything here, but I had gone into code and actually built the scoreboard quiz for people. And then in here, and let me say this, why am I going back and forth? Because the credits cost less when you are using the chat and the co-work. When you're using the code, the credits cost a little more. So I save code for those really hard projects, so to speak. Okay. So when I create the well, like the quiz that I just created, things like that. Okay. So let me just give you a little sample here. So I've been having several conversations inside of Claude, again, all about my new product that I'm going to be launching. And so one thing here was I wanted basically some spreadsheets created to help me manage my launch. And so it created the spreadsheets for me. Here, I needed what I call the profile assets. So remember I said that I needed to refresh my front facing things. So the about me and all of that kind of stuff. So here's all of that information here. And it's just pulling the details about me. So it knows what my brand is, my brand language, all of that kind of stuff. All right. So again, I won't go super deep, but you get the idea. And then let's see, is it on this computer or maybe the other one? I think it's on the other one, but I'll show you that in just a second. So let me shrink this down here. And let me come back here. So we've talked about, I start out by just having a brainstorming, a chat session, and then any like harder task types of things that take more processing, or things that I just want to set it and forget it. So just this morning, I told it, okay, now I need to build the handouts. I also need to build some of the digital assets that I'm actually going to be running this program off of. I gave it 3 really meaty tasks to do. So I gave it to Claude because Claude can be doing all of the stuff in the background. Now, again, let me just say this with the AI wars. In the future, I might switch back to the chat model with Codex because that is really coming out strong for the moment, but we'll see. Okay, then the final tool of my trifecta is HighLevel. So let me just show you a couple of glimpses behind the scenes on that. So inside of HighLevel here, one of the automations, quote unquote automations, is when somebody signs up for this workshop. This is going to be a paid workshop. I have all of this back end stuff that needs to happen. Now, if you're new to automations, don't let this scare you. It's quite easy to put this together, but it always starts out with what we call a trigger. And the trigger was when somebody opts in on that landing page and they purchase the webinar. Remember how I said, HighLevel will allow me to tag things. I'll be able to check inside of the customer relationship manager. So I know where these people come from. Did they come from an ad? Did they come from a organic Facebook post, things like that. And then starting here, confirmation email. So with Claude, we had went ahead and mapped out all of the emails. So there's a confirmation email that people get. Then there's a wait period until closer to the time that I'm running the workshop. And then it's going to start sending out emails based on a specific date. So, like 2 days before, then it's going to wait again, or maybe that was 3 days before, 2 days out, 1 day, starting now. So you can see how these automations are just saving me a lot of time. Let me come back over here. Here's another automation that I set up, the abandoned cart. And so here, people started to fill out the order form, but then there's a condition. If there's no purchase tag, because remember on the other one, the first thing I do is I tag them that they purchased. So if there is a tag, then this workflow stops. If there's no tag, what happens? I wait 1 hour and I send out an email, and it's just a little gentle reminder. Hey, you started to fill this out and you didn't, and just give them reasons why they should continue with the purchase. Then 1 day wait. Then here's another condition. Does it have that purchase tag? So after that first day, did they purchase? If they did, that's great. Then this workflow ends for them. If not, then it goes into this branch, and here's email 2. The same thing, just a gentle nudge. Hey, we're still keeping the door open for you. Another wait, another condition. If there's a purchase tag, it stops. If there's no purchase tag, here's the third email. And then we're done with the abandoned cart. Okay, so, uh, so did that make sense? To recap, I use ChatGPT for my brainstorming. I use Claude or another heavy engine to do all of the back end heavy building things. Now, this video is getting kind of long, so I won't show it to you, but I'll put the link down below if you want to see what I built. It's called the Exit Corporate Plan here. So people that want to escape the 9 to 5, I'm helping them do that. So all of the meaty pieces of that I built on Claude Code, and it just went in and helped me with all of that. And then the final piece, what I can't live without, is HighLevel, because it ties everything in. Just a quick little commercial break here. If you are not using an all-in-one, reach out, because I have a 14-day free trial. Just try it out and see if you like it. And then I think the summer special is still running, where you get half off, like $47 a month for 3 months. I mean, you cannot beat it. Just try it. I think you're going to be amazed at how just a relief, I guess. When you get these little systems set up, you no longer have to worry, or you no longer have to spend your time doing all this manual stuff. Okay. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. So, and I'll drop below a link if you want a little PDF that shows you the maps of how I organize this, a little infograph, so that you've got that. And be sure to pay attention, because in the next video here, I'm going to show you 4 automations that every business should be using, no matter what. If you're selling anything, make sure you have those automations. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. Give my channel a little love. Hey, share this with someone that would benefit, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.